Yeah, hi everyone. Samyak, I'm the co-founder of Fluid and InstaDapp. I hope most of you guys have already heard about Fluid here. But Fluid went live like 18 months ago. InstaDapp has been in the industry for like 7 years. Even before the term DeFi was coined, InstaDapp was there. And Fluid we launched in last 18 months and is now one of the leading DeFi protocol in crypto, and we are all on all the major chains: Ethereum, Solana, Arbitrum, Base. Recently went live on Plasma. But yeah, so currently we have a market size of 5.3 billion across all the networks that we are on. Um, we are the third biggest money market by active loans. This shows 2.1 billion, but it's actually 2.4 billion because the Plasma 300 million is missing. So we are third biggest in the active loans. There's Aave, there's Morpho, and then there's Fluid, combining of all chains. We are second biggest DEX on Ethereum. We have been for quite some time in terms of daily volumes and fees. We do an active volumes of more than a billion every day. Majorly comes from Ethereum, but it's again is combining of all chains. Yeah, and we considering the last 1 week's data, we have been third on all chains combined indexes in terms of volumes, but we usually stay at top five most of the time. So this is where Fluid is at right now. It's all been done in last 18 months since the inception of Fluid, from $0 TVL and so on to becoming one of the biggest money market and DEX in the industry. As I already mentioned, we do like a daily average volume of more than a billion, combining of all chains. Yeah. Uh, Fluid is right now the leading stable swap DEX in the world, where we have more than 50% of the market dominance. So if you're doing a trade of wrap stake ETH, ETH-based pairs, WETH, ETH, USDC, USDT, USDE, USDT, Ethena's assets, or any other assets, all the major assets, Fluid has more than 50% of the market share with its DEX V1. With the DEX V2, which we plan to launch in next 1 to 2 months, we aim to achieve 50% market dominance in all other pairs as well, which includes ETH, USDC, and so on. Will be super challenging, but we believe we'll be able to do that. So that basically means if what we envision we are able to do, then Fluid can become the biggest DEX in all of crypto. Fluid is the most capital efficient DeFi protocol. As you can see, this is one of the recent tweet by Let's Get On Chain. Fluid capital efficiency. Fluid earns massive revenue per dollar of liquidity supplied, and it's the highest in all of the major protocol in the industry. It's because Fluid is exceptionally capital efficient, which allows users to get more out of their assets and Fluid to earn more revenue. So just better for everyone and the entire industry. So what is Fluid? Fluid is not just a DeFi protocol like a money market or a DEX, but it's an infra where we can build infinite protocols on top of it. There is a liquidity layer base. On top of that, we already have built a lending protocol, a borrowing protocol, and a DEX. But in theory, we can build anything like perp, fixed rate market, permissionless market, or any other thing in the financial that you can imagine, and can be built on top of Fluid. And by building it on top of Fluid, the same liquidity on Fluid gets even more capital optimized because everything is tapping into the same liquidity. That's why Fluid is the most capital efficient DeFi protocol out there. uh, as we already saw, the revenue per dollar of TVL on Fluid is the highest. The reason for that is it's coming from money market and it's also coming from DEX. But all of the TVL is just sitting in liquidity layer working for multiple things. So yeah, yeah, it's the most advanced DeFi protocol. I have a lot of points to prove it because I think everyone tells that they are the most advanced DeFi protocol. But yeah, and it's not just a money market or a DEX, but it's everything that finance has to offer. Fluid can offer and will offer as we go by in our journey. It's been just 18 months and we launched a lot, but over next 5 years or 3 years, we believe like there will be fixed rate, permissionless protocol, perp protocol, options, and everything that finance has to offer. We will be building on top of Fluid, making it a hyper efficient base of future financial system. The other advancement, like this is the infra level advancement, but we have done a lot of mathematical advancement, a lot of algorithmic advancement in the protocol to make sure like how we can make the specific protocol even better for each than anything else out there in existence. So Fluid's liquidation engine is 100x better than any other liquidation engine out there. There's a lot of points to prove that, but I'll just skip the technicalities around that. But what it enables is if you optimize on liquidation, then it ensures that liquidations will happen more precisely and more on time, which reduces the risk of bad debt. And if the risk of bad debt is decreased, then you can provide higher LTV to your end users. So optimization on liquidation allows you to provide highest LTV to end users, and Fluid currently provides the highest LTV in all of DeFi. Yeah. You might have also heard about Jupiter Land. Jupiter Land is powered by Fluid. That's our Solana expansion, which we did with Jupiter. We built the whole tech, and Jupiter is the distribution partner. So yeah, Jupiter Land on Solana is the exact same thing as Fluid on Ethereum, and lots more to come there as well. And Jupiter Land, upon launch in just 2 or 3 days, became the second biggest money market on Solana, and currently it's at 1.3 billion in market size. And it's just been 1 month since it went live. In within next 2 months, we will also have DEX V2 live, which will be the most advanced, most capital efficient DEX ever in all of crypto, with which we hope to become the biggest DEX in all of crypto. It's like something that has never happened. There has been always Uniswap at the top, but we are quite bullish that once we go live with this and few months, once it gets integrated everywhere and get LPs onboarded, this will just give the best capital efficiency in the DEX ecosystem, allowing us to become the biggest DEX in all of crypto. So yeah, excited for that. We're exploring a lot of different things actively, and some of these things will go live in next 6 months to 12 months. Some might take more time, but they're like permissionless markets, as it has grown a lot in last couple of years. There's fixed rate markets, there's perps, there's RWA, and much more. So anything that finance has to offer, Fluid will eventually offer, but for the time being, yeah, these are all in the exploration phase. Some are a bit further and some are just starting. So yeah, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.